Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors. As tonight we have a District A4 basketball matchup on our hands between the 10 and 14 Omaha North Vikings and the 4th-ranked Omaha Westside Warriors. My name's Jonathan Snover, sitting alongside Jaden Taylor, Theo Jansen running the camera for you tonight. And Jaden, we've got a good District A4 on our hands for these next couple days.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup here tonight. Warriors going up against the 10 and 14 Omaha North Vikings. We saw last night, I went to the game over McMillan Middle School. The Vikings going up against the Omaha Bryan Bears last night. Ended up a somewhat 4-5 matchup, kind of a playing game for the districts. And they looked very strong in the second half. Came off a little bit of a slower second quarter, came back, and got themselves fully in control of the game and took down Bryan last night. Because we saw the Vikings were able to be, arguably the best team in all of Class A basketball earlier this season against Miller North, and they're able to do the same thing against Omaha South. So they're not a team to, look past in any way. They're going to get into a tough fight, and they're going to work towards the best of the ability they can.
Yeah, this District A4 pairing is one of the toughest in the entire state. There's Millard South in there who can creep up and beat a good team. They've got Omaha North in here with Westside, and then Papillion La Vista, a consistent top 10 team in the Omaha World Herald rankings this year. So this is no easy feat for the Warriors on these next couple of days.
Yeah, as we see, the Warriors are going up against the Vikings here tonight. A cross-down matchup. Yeah, the Millard South going up against Papillion La Vista. That's going to be a wonderful game on both sides. We saw Millard North gave the Warriors a little bit of a fight earlier this season, and they're going to look to do the same thing against La Vista. The winner of that game will either play the winner here tonight on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And as we all know, we're going to give you that game. The Warriors win here tonight. It's going to be a wonderful matchup on Tuesday night to see who can finally make it to the state championship game, or state tournament.
Yeah, very tough district. Millard South earlier in the year on senior night crept up on Omaha Westside, almost took the victory there. They did get a close victory over Prep at home earlier in the year, so they're definitely not a team to overlook, as well as Papillion La Vista, who has been a part of the wild parity at the top of Class A this year in the top 10 rankings in the Omaha World Herald. Westside has had a multitude of matchups with those top 10 teams, a couple of good wins over Omaha South, and they're really well prepared heading into this district matchup.
Yeah, a lot of experience on both sides. The Warriors going up against, probably the hardest schedule in all of Class A basketball this year. They played a lot of good teams, and they played a lot of teams that they'll end up seeing here in districts and going into, hopefully to the state tournament. They've seen a lot of really good matchups. They've seen a lot of difference in styles, and they really have a lot of experience up against, changing, adjusting mid-game and adjusting to be able to help themselves out when ball games late.
And we've mentioned the strength of schedule, but they've come out of it with just 6 losses. So they prove they can play with anybody in the state. A lot of those losses coming against very highly ranked teams, very close. They took Bellevue West to overtime, who got the A1 seed in districts, and is up there at 3rd in the Omaha World Herald rankings. So they're a team that can play with anybody.
Yeah, you see, the fact that a lot of parity going back and forth. For most of the year, you saw Miller North being the top team in all of Class A, and Omaha Central ended up taking them down. In the middle of the season, taking it a little bit hard. The Warriors to be able to adjust, to be able to beat all of those teams, as they've been able to face them against teams like Bellevue West, who is going up against Papillion South against Papillion. A lot of teams that are going to be hard to beat, especially in clutch time. But with their experience against these teams, they're going to have a really good chance of getting far in this tournament.
But there is a lot of Class A parity at the top, between a Millard North, a Creighton Prep, even Omaha North, who isn't necessarily at the top. They have those 2 wins over Omaha South and Millard North. So anybody can beat anybody in this 2020 postseason race.
Yeah, it's a lot of good teams here. We saw, Omaha North being able to, like I said, be able to beat Millard North earlier this year. There's so many teams that can beat each other. There's no one who can just, in a way, take down and see, it's going to be an easy win. We saw against Bryan last night, putting up a good effort against Omaha North. A team's been struggling this year, but the Bears were able to put up a good effort against the Vikings. There's so many teams going back and forth. There's nobody you can say just, hey, it's going to be an easy game, and hey, here's the night, we can get the easy win. Every game and every team is putting up their biggest effort, especially when it can be possibly their last game. And that's what it's going to be here going into the rest of the season.
All right, so we're just about 9 minutes from tip-off. We'll get you the starting lineups here real quick. For the Vikings, number 1, Curtis Ogba. Number 2, Wal Chol. Number 4, Keyshawn Williams. Number 10, Deshaun Higgins-Evans. And number 30, John Farmer. And for the Warriors, same group as always. Number 2, Jaden Booth. Number 3, PJ Ngambi. Number 5, Chandler Meeks. Number 11, Reggie Thomas. And number 13, Carl Brown. Both of these teams pretty deep, so we may see those starters come off and on a lot tonight. Game of basketball, Westside likes to play a very fast-paced. Coach Leakey mentioned to you last night after that win that North is going to try to match that fast pace tonight. So we're going to see a lot of subs, and both teams are pretty deep, regardless of the starting lineups.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Leakey last night at the Omaha North game, and he really wanted to talk about working fast pace and being able to work the three. Omaha North last night wasn't able to put up a great game behind the arc, but they're able to work very well in transition and be able to get themselves good open shots. And that's one thing the Warriors have been doing all year this year. They want to be good in transition, want to be quick in transition, and catch other guys off guard. And you saw, a really big factor for the Omaha North Vikings is Wal Chol, a huge, he even got himself on, on KETV earlier this year with his effort, with his, prowess here in Class A basketball. He averages 19 points a game, and very well is deserved, the hype that he gets in the many games he has. He's a slender guy, but he's able to work very well, and he's able to work very good game moves. And it's going to be somewhat of an issue for Carl Brown and Chandler Meeks to be able to work on guys like that, be able to slow them down and not let them, like Dual and Ogba, from being able to give up big nights in that.
Yeah, you mentioned Chandler Meeks, widely regarded as one of the best defenders in the state. You'll probably see that matchup between Chual and Meeks. What do you see going down between those two?
I mean, yeah, like you said, it's very likely between those two match up. You see Chandler, working very well, working low, around the perimeter as not much of the Omaha North Vikings. Their offense isn't built around the perimeter. They're going to work it in. They're going to try to get past guys, and they're going to try to work it around. That's one of the things that Chandler Meeks I see is really organized. Keep it out to the perimeter and not let them drive in as much. He's going to stay low and work on Dual and other guys like Ogba and other guys like that to not be able to allow them to get in the paint and get good shots.
All right, so we are just about 6.5 minutes out from tip-off here at Westside High School in the District A4 semifinals. We'll take a break, and as we get ready to prepare for this matchup, my name's Jonathan Snover, sitting alongside Jayla Taylor. We'll be right back on Warrior Television.
Westside Warriors. North Vikings. The winner tonight's game will advance to the district final on Tuesday, March 3rd. Good luck to both teams. They will be taking on the winner of either the Millard South or Pavilion La Vista contest. Westside High School and Nebraska School Activities Association promote good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Prevent any ethnic, sexist, or other intimidating comments or actions directed at the officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from our facility. We thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams. This time we'd ask you to please rise if you have not, as we get set for our national anthem performed tonight by Kelly Kroger, ATSC, and All-State Senior. Omaha North Vikings, the non-starters. Number 3, Jaden Lewis. Number 11, Mason Strong. Number 12, Peyton Johnson. Number 20, Gerald Bennett. Number 22, Trey Brown. Number 23, Alex Hunter. Number 21, Taquan Smith. Number 40, Caleb Wilson. And now here's the starting lineup for your Omaha North Vikings. 5'6" junior guard, number 1, Curtis Oka. 6'4", senior guard, number 2, Wall Jewell. That guard is 6' sophomore, number 4, Keyshawn Williams. That guard, 5' sophomore, number 10, Keyshawn Higgins Evans. And the forward is 6'4", senior, number 30, John Plummer. The coach of Edwards, number 3, assisted by John Nickel, Val Wright, Ron Parker, Justin Pickle, Braxton Murphy, and Cleo Westbrook. And now here's the non-starters. We are Westside Warriors. Number 4, Dylan Colda. Number 10, Cal Wetterman. Number 12, Tyler Global. Number 21, Casey Gillespie. Number 25, Logan Wilson. Number 32, Ryan Upton. And number 33, Charlie Davis. And now,
Welcome inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, as Carl Brown wins the tip-off in this A4 matchup. And Westside and Omaha North are underway on 87th and Pacific. PJ Nagami will have it first, but number 1, Curtis Agba, will grab the steal, the 5'6" starting guard for Thomas Leakey and the visiting Omaha North Vikings as we get underway in postseason play. My name's Jonathan Snover, sitting alongside Jaden Taylor. And Jaden, this District A4, these two District A4 matchups today are going to be crazy.
Yeah, both teams are going to have a really solid night. Both games are going to be back and forth both ways. You have Millard South and Papillion La Vista on the other side of this bracket, and Omaha North and Westside here. Two scrappy games, both with fast-paced offenses.
A three-pointer for Keyshawn Williams to start the game for the Vikings.
And it's going to be a really great weekend of basketball.
So 3-0 lead early for Omaha North on the road here. A steal from Ogba led to that three-pointer from Williams, but Booth tries to respond. No good, it rims out. And the rebound comes down to Deshaun Higgins-Evans. So Omaha North with a fast start here as Walsh Wool is going to drive. Foul is going to be whistled defensively on the Warriors. So we have number 5, Chandler Meeks. His first and the team's first of the night. 6:51 to go here. So we're still early, but North leads. We mentioned in the pregame, Jaden, there's not one clear front runner. Millard North looked to be it coming into the season. Fell in some games that they probably shouldn't have, and now it's wide open as we enter the postseason.
Yeah, there's easily at least 6, 7, 8 teams all a good chance of winning the state title this year. The Westside being one of those teams here tonight. You have Papillion La Vista South, and Omaha Central. Those are teams that have a good shot.
Carl Brown for 3, no good. After Farmer took a 2 and no good for the Vikings. So chippy start to this one, just 3 points so far. No good on the bucket there was Keyshawn Williams. He hit the 3, the only points so far in this one. As Booth hits Nagami for 3, it rims in and it's good. This one's tied up early here, just about 2 minutes into this first quarter. That's a big shot to get the momentum going. Pardon, they called that one a 2. So 3-2. A big shot to get the scoring going for a Westside offense that likes to run.
Yeah, Warriors and Vikings, very fast-paced offenses. Vikings not liking to move it around the perimeter too much. They like to push it in. They like to give themselves good open layups and good open shots.
So it's 12 now. He's on Thomas. We mentioned in the pregame it might be Chandler Meeks, but with that early foul, three-pointer comes from Curtis Ogba. And the Vikings lead by 4 early. Not the start you want if you're Coach Simons. Nagami's going to kick it out to Booth for 3. No good from the corner. Rebound comes down to Chandler Meeks. And a jump ball is going to be called. Possession to the Vikings after Carl Brown won the tip-off. So here early, Omaha North. Coach Leakey mentioned to you last night that they wanted to try to run the ball. They wanted to try to match the pace, and they're doing that so far.
Yeah, last night I talked to Coach Leakey. They wanted to push the ball around. They wanted to get the pace up. They hadn't looked too much really into the Warriors. They wanted to look at Bryan and get that first win there last night. But here tonight, they want to push the pace. And they want to, in a way, beat the Warriors in their own game.
They're doing it so far, up 4 here, 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oba's going to drive. He's going to kick it out to Williams for 3, no good. That's the same spot he hit the earlier one from. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds to Westside. Ball will come right to left on the screen. Meeks inbounds to Nagami, who will slow it down. Westside going to try to run their half-court offense. Man-to-man D for the Vikings here early. Lots of pressure. Another steal almost. But it's retained by Meeks, and now number 4, Keyshawn Williams, jumps in the passing lane. He goes up for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Reggie Thomas, and the Warriors will push. Ball's knocked away, and the steal's going to come up to Evan Decker. Decker will go coast to coast, it's good! And the lead is 6 here early for Omaha North on the road. Fast-paced start to this one. Meeks with the step-back jumper, no good, and the rebound comes down to Decker. North has the size advantage. Coach Leakey mentioned to you last night that he wanted his team to grab the rebounds and not get pushed around in the paint, and so far it's worked out for him.
Yeah, last night they worked really hard on being able to get to the hoop and be able to give themselves good shots, good second chance opportunities.
Meeks comes down with the rebound off the missed three from Mason Strong. As Meeks goes up for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Chul. Watch for him to go coast to coast here, but he'll slow it down. Ball Chul now, he'll get the screen from Decker. Now it's Ogba and Omaha North, after controlling the pace early, has slowed it down, looking to extend this lead to 10 or more. Pardon, 8 or more. And Ogba is good for 2, and Omaha North is coming out of the gates firing. They're up 10-2 with 3:21 to go in this first quarter. Coach Simons wants time.
Yeah, that's how we like to see right there. Warriors gonna need to get the momentum back in their side. Now looking to have this kind of a game coming out. We saw against Millard South early this season. They kind of came off quickly, and they didn't that kind of an offense that came out with. I saw Simons and Coach Donalinger there last night at the game. And they really wanted to work. They really wanted to work on shut this offense down and shut Joel down. Opa and Williams has really been able to kind of take the load off the wall and be able to hit big shots here so far early.
Joel has not scored, but Ogba and Keyshawn Williams have. And Omaha North has a 8-point early. This is a crucial possession out of the timeout if you're Westside.
Yeah, they need some momentum to get here. Bring themselves back closer into this ball game.
Ngami gets the screen from Thomas. So Westside working the ball around a lot. Ngami will drive, he'll go up for 2. He's going to say he stepped out of bounds, and possession will go back to the Vikings. 2:58 to go in this first quarter. Not what Coach Simons wanted out of that timeout. Ogba slowly brings it across. So now the Vikings looking to go up double digits here on this offensive possession. It's going to be Chul now. He'll drive. He'll go up for 2. It's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point basketball game. Omaha North leads Omaha Westside with 2.5 to go in this first quarter.
And that's how Chul is so dangerous, being able to make those moves and off-balance shots.
He's got the length and he's got the speed. He's just so dangerous. Someone who has been fairly quiet so far as Booth goes up for 2 and gets the foul. Jaden Booth will head to the line for the Warriors. The senior who averages 22 points. He's an 84% free throw shooter on 128 attempts this season, as the first one is up and it's good until the lead is cut to 7. Here early, just over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. This home crowd wants to stop. It'll be Chul now. He'll pull up for 3 right wing. It's good at the net, and he has the last 5 points for the Vikings, who lead by 10. Westside no answer for this Omaha North offense so far, as Booth pulls up for a deep 3, no good off the front iron, and Ogba, 5'6" starting guard, is going to come down with the rebound. Evan Decker with the screen. He's someone you've seen a lot off the ball for the Vikings, making a pretty big impact here early, Jaden.
Yeah, one thing I wasn't expecting is their 3-point advantage here tonight. They put up 1 3 all of last night. They already put up, I think, 3 here tonight just in the first quarter.
They've hit a couple of those. I know Ogba had one, and the first score was from Keyshawn Williams. Same spot on that right wing. So 6 of their 15 have come from behind the arc. This is the start Coach Lukey had in mind for his Vikings. It'll be Chul now. He'll drive on Thomas. He's going to travel, they'll say, as he tried to get a spin move in and pass the ball around at the same time. So with just over a minute to play here, Omaha North leads by 10. Heenan Ngami sets up the offense for Westside. North playing heavily off ball and on ball. Lots of pressure. Ngami now will drive. He'll kick it out to Booth. Booth will drive. To our left here, the Omaha North fans wanted to travel there as Booth pulls up for three. It's good! It was not called. Booth redeemed himself with a three-pointer, and it's a 7-point basketball game with just over 30 seconds to play. Watch for Omaha North to go for the last shot here, Jaden.
Yeah, look to give Ogba a little bit of a screen, maybe cut it out to Chwal at the key.
There it is exactly, just as you predicted. Joel now is going to drive. He'll get a spin move in. He'll go up. No good. On the reverse layup, Ogba is going to grab it off the save. He'll go up. No good. And Brown's going to come down with the rebound. 10 seconds to play. Booth to Nagami. Nagami's going to go up for two. It's good. For the Swedish cut to 5 with 5 seconds to go. Joel now, he'll have one shot. He'll pull up from the 10-foot attack line. No good. It's going to rim out. And the buzzer will sound on the end of the first quarter. So Westside on a 5-0 run. To finish that first quarter was 15-5, now it's 15-10. They'll take a full minute between the quarters, and so will we. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. Welcome back inside Westside High School. Well, the Warriors are on a 5-0 run to finish that first quarter, the last 2 minutes or so, and they're looking to extend that here as Brown's going to drive. Got down 15-5 early against these Vikings as North pulls up for three, Nagami and gets the foul. PJ Nagami drains the three, and he's going to go to the free throw line and try to cut this lead to 1 here early in this second quarter.
Great way to come out of the break right there. PJ Nagami is so dangerous. The whole team is dangerous from beyond the perimeter, and being able to come out of the half, get the momentum on their side just like that. Hopefully they can get back in this ball game.
Gombi's up, but they're going to say he crossed the line before the ball hit the rim. It's a common misconception in basketball. You can leave on the release if you're lined up along the lane, but the shooter cannot cross the free throw line until after the ball touches the rim. So that shot is not going to count, although it went in. So it's a 2-point basketball game with 7:40 to go. It's Ogba now on the left side. He's had a big presence here early for these Vikings. Ogba now is going to set up this Vikings offense. Slow down as Meeks gets a steal. Nagami comes up with it. He'll go to Booth for two on the transition and it's good. Jaden Booth goes to the rack, gets the foul, and he'll try to take this lead for the first time for the Warriors with 7:12 to go in this second quarter.
Jaden Booth, just amazing talent overall. That's why he's going D1 to UNO. He's been working all season. He's been working the last 4 years to get themselves to a state tournament, possibly a state title.
84% free throw shooter. So he hits the foul shot. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight, and it's all Omaha Westside has the 1-point lead with 7 minutes to go in this second quarter. 11-0 run for the Warriors. Vikings desperately need something on this offensive possession. They came out running, trying to match that pace of Westside, that fast pace. But now, in the last couple of possessions, they've tried to slow it down. It hasn't really been working out for them.
Yeah, the Warriors are really trying to, continue their fast pace and kind of confuse the defense all around and be able to, not even know where the ball is going. Jaden Booth able to drive in and put up a good play right there.
Well, Chal goes up for two. And so North retakes the lead with 6.5 to go. Nagami now, he'll drive, he'll go coast to coast, it goes up and it's good! And Westside retakes the lead. Nagami already with 18 points for the Warriors, that's half of them. here to start. Averages just 12 a night. But he's got 9 already, so he's inching close to that, and we haven't even hit the halfway mark. Ball's going to be into Farmer. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds to the Vikings. Desperately need some momentum here as back and forth. One team needs to kind of string a couple possessions together.
Yeah, this entire season for the Warriors has been really, a story of runs going back and forth, and the Warriors, been really working on trying to be able to how to handle those runs and how to be able to get themselves back in these type of games.
Well, Chwal goes up for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Chandler Meeks. He's going to try to bring that one across the half-court stripe. He does. Pulls up for 2. It's good from 15. And Westside's up 3 with 5:44 to go. The first 2 points for the sophomore on the night. Westside starts a pair of sophomores in Chandler Meeks and Reggie Thomas. Meeks still playing with a wrapped hand. We saw that about a month and a half ago. First noticed it in the game at Millard North. He's still playing well. 2 points so far on the night. Vikings now will work it around. Lee Williams up for 2, no good, rims out, and Booth comes down with the rebound. Jaden Booth now will cross the stripe. We go out to Thomas. Thomas working it to Nagami for 3, it's good, and it's net, and it's a 6-point game. Westside on an 18-2 run, and it's 23-17. So Coach Leakey wants time.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want right there. Coming out of the first quarter, a little bit of a slow ball game for the Warriors, and they're able to pick up their pace and get themselves back into the ball game and, get themselves back to lead. Right there, you saw there passing around, get the Warriors, get the Vikings defense on balance and not ready to be able to go up against this offense, and that's why there was nobody even in contention to go up against P.J. Nagami right there.
That's just a product of working the ball around and finding a good shot, making that one extra pass, but still going early in the possession, which is what Coach Simons loves his team doing.
Yeah, and we saw that, with Kyle Wyden, a lot of backups coming into this ball game, 6-man, 7-man, all being able to, put up, their roles and being able to know what they need to do to be able to help the team as a whole win.
Weidman is in. That's the first reserve for the Warriors. Let's come on. But it will be Viking ball left to right on your screen. Farmer up for 2, no good, but we'll get a foul called on the Warriors in their home white and red. And John Farmer will head to the line. He's a 54% free throw shooter on the year. Just over half for him. He'll have 2 here with 4:47 in the second quarter. First one's up and no good off the left iron. And back in for the Vikings will be number 11, Mason Strong, on for number 1, Curtis Ogba. Farmer will have one more opportunity to score a point for the Vikings. It's up, and it's no good off the back iron. So 0 for 2 from the line for John Farmer. And now Reggie Thomas will take a 3, no good off the back iron, and Farmer comes down with that rebound. Vikings will push now. It's Walsh. He'll go in, he'll go up, no good. Rebound comes down to Evan Decker, goes up for 2 off the glass. And Decker has 2 more for the Vikings, who are down 4 with 4:25 to go in this second quarter. Vikings need to stop here if they want to stay into this one, Jaden. There it is. Passing lane's hopped, but after a little bit of chippy play, it will be Viking ball after Evan Decker came one down with that one. Mason Strong finds Chwal. Chwal goes up for 2 on Brown. It's good off the glass, and it's back to a 2-point ball game with 4 minutes to play. So after an 18-2 run, North on a little 4-0 run to bring themselves back into this one with just under 4 to play in the second quarter. Ball's going to be tipped out of, no it won't. It'll be saved by Mason Strong. We'll go up for 3 now on the right side, no good. Rebound will come down off of Omaha North and will be possession to the Warriors. So pace starting to pick up a little again out of that timeout. Coach Leakey probably told his team that he's going to have to run with them if they want to have a shot.
Yeah, a big thing that's surprising me, and it's probably surprising, Coach Simons right now. is there, the Vikings, continuous, putting balls up, behind the arc.
Rebound comes down from the booth, miss to Brown. Thought it should be playing the paint there. Vikings have switched to a 3-2. Kind of push up around the perimeter, trying to eliminate that three-point shot. The way to work against the zone is to pass the ball around, and that's what Westside did there. Got a good shot in the paint from Nagami, and he'll go to the line for 2. So 4th team foul on the night for the Vikings. So Nagami will go to the line. First shot's up and good. Nagami is 77% free throw shooter. So 2 big stars here. As Ogba comes back on for the Vikings. 2 big stars here. Nagami and Booth, 84 and 77% free throw shooters. So got a deep roster of people you want at the line late in games. But that second one was missed by Nagami, so Ogba will have the ball. Vikings down 3 with 3 minutes to play in this first half. Joel's gonna drive. He'll go up on Weidman. They're gonna get a block on Weidman, so the basket will count. And Welch will head to the line to try to tie this one up with 2:53 to play in the second quarter. Joel averages 19 exactly for the Vikings, and he's had a presence here early in this one. He's very fast, has the length to kind of move with make some moves, and while he goes up and get that ball in the basket. It's up and it's good. So Welch Wool has tied this one up at 24 apiece, just under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Booth will find Nagami now. The circle around the perimeter. Westside looking to make that extra pass against this 3-2 zone. Omaha North with a defensive stand here, just about half a minute. Booth will find Thomas. Westside needs a good shot. These North fans love it, just about a minute stand. No shot clock in high school basketball. Just a continual debate. In this case, Westside's just looking for a good shot. They're not looking to waste the clock because they're up. It's a tie ball game with just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. As Brown pulls up for 3, finally no good off the back iron. Evan Decker's going to come down with the rebound. Thomas got the steal, and he's going to be whistled for being out of bounds. So Omaha North will look to take their first lead since very early in this second quarter. Ogba will bring it up. 1:40 to play, first half. North looking for some momentum as we head into the halftime break. Welch Wool now. He'll go down. Evan Decker now will have it stolen by Meeks, and so Westside's going to push. Jaden Booth slows down a little bit, pulls up for 3 on the right side. No good. Off the front iron and out. And now it's going to be Ogba who will run. 5'6" guard. Got some speed. Wide open three-pointer, no good off the front iron from Strong. So Westside will have possession once again. Nagami after 2 and it's good. And Westside will take the 2-point lead with 1 minute to play in this first half. 15 points so far for PJ Nagami here early. 15 of the 26. It's a pretty good proportion if you're the senior guard. 45 seconds to play. First half, Omaha North looking to tie this one or take the lead. Probably look for one shot here, Jaden.
Yeah, 37 seconds left to go here in this half. Omaha North's been able to give the Warriors a really big challenge already here. Not what a lot of people expected. And they're going to hope to maybe tie this up or get themselves good momentum going into half. Not let the Warriors get momentum on their side or think that they're on the side.
Up for 3, it's good! And Omaha North takes the lead with 15 seconds left in the half. 10 to play now. Westside looking to gain back the momentum. 5 now. 4, Tommy for three at the buzzer, no good. And Omaha North takes a 27-26 lead into the halftime break. They moved into a 3-2 zone, some heavy pressure, started running with the Warriors once again, and now they're up one at halftime, Jaden.
Yeah, Vikings being able to push it back and being able to push back the Warriors as a whole. Only four starters for the Warriors have been able to put points up with the night. And it's been a really big challenge for the Warriors to be able to get back in this ball game and the momentum on their side. Hopefully they'll be able to bring it back in the second half. This time to have a long jog in that locker room to get themselves back in this ball game. This is not what they wanted to see against somewhat of a lower caliber team here in Class A.
All right, so Omaha North leads Omaha Westside 27-26. They'll take a 10-minute break for halftime, and so will we. We'll be back on Warrior Television. Well, welcome back inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, where Omaha North currently leads Omaha Westside in the District A4 semis 27-26 after a wild first half of basketball, very fast-paced. My name's Jonathan Snover, sitting alongside Jaden Taylor. Theo Jensen on the camera work for you as we get set for this second half. An update from Papillion La Vista. Millard South trails the Monarchs 21-13 at halftime of that one. The winner of that will get the winner of this one on Tuesday night. Papillion La Vista wins that, they would host Omaha North should Omaha North win tonight. Westside wins tonight. No matter who wins that one, the game will be played here and we'll have it for you on Warrior Television. And Omaha North putting up a fight here as we enter this second half. Williams goes up for two, but it's going to be whistled before the shot. Rebound number 5, Chandler Meeks. His second of the night. Team's first in the second half. 7:44 to go here. Third quarter. Keyshawn Williams up. Meeks with the block. Rebound's going to come down to Williams and go back up. And we'll head to the line. We charge on number 2, Jaden Booth, his first, team second of the second half. Keyshawn Williams, a 62% free throw shooter on 105 attempts. He'll try to get this second half scoring for the Vikings. First shot's up. It's good, nothing but net. And it's a 2-point basketball game. What do you expect to see out of the gate here, Jaden?
The Warriors need to work back to giving a faster pace and be able to give themselves a good shot to give the Vikings defense off balance, not being able to get themselves back in this ball game.
Williams misses the second after ball's tipped around. Evan Decker will go up for 2. Decker averages just 7.2 a game. As Brown up for 3, it's good! And it's a 1-point basketball game once again. With 7:13 to go. So after a big first possession for the Vikings, Brown answers right back. And it's 30-29 here with 7 minutes to play. Williams up for 2, no good. And now Booth will get up to Gabi. Warriors push. Thomas for 3 from the corner, no good, off the front iron and out. And Agba comes down with it. Seal will come up to PJ Nagami, he'll go up. Oh, and he'll miss the slam dunk. He will brick. Second time up, it's good for Nagami. He's got 17 on the night. Walsh Rule had 15 in that first half for the Vikings. So fast start here to the second half, Jaden.
Yeah, exactly what they wanted to do, bring out the fast pace. A little bit not exactly what you wanted to do, kind of put a little bit of a break on the dunk there. But being able to get the momentum back in your side, getting a little bit of a lead here should help the Warriors get themselves back to what they've usually been throughout this year.
Ogba with the step back, he'll get out to Williams. Williams will drive, he'll go up for 2, and a foul's going to be called on Chandler Meeks. That's his third of the night. So one of the state's best defenders will sit on the bench, most likely. He's got 3.
Yeah, now what you like to see, Chandler Meeks in foul trouble early here in the third quarter. And been some questionable calls on both sides. Some fans have been liking some calls, some not so much. Travel calls back and forth a little bit. But either way, Chandler needs a little more conservative and be able to keep his composure throughout this rest of the game, but not get himself too aggressive to foul himself out.
Well, Williams hits the first. Simons elects to leave Meeks in there, although he does have 3 charged on him. Williams misses the second. And Brown now for 3 quickly, and it's good, and Westside leads by 3 here. Middle of the third quarter. 5:50 to go. Westside leads 34-31 after Carl Brown in transition hits a 3 from the left wing. One of the best sharpshooters in the state. As Joel goes up for 2, no good. Home fans wanted to travel, but not there in the ref's eyes. Meeks for 3 from the corner, good! And 2 straight 3-pointers. Westside is up by 6 here with 5.5 to go. Timeout Omaha North. That's the fast-paced kind of offense we're used to seeing from this Westside Warriors
That's
team.
exactly what you want to see right there. 2-3. That's what they've been working all season. You know, a lot of sharp shooters from the Warriors this season. They shoot the ball really well, and they're getting back to what they've usually been all season here tonight. Coming out of the first half, you know, coming a little bit slow, but they're bringing them back to pace and what it needs to be for them to be successful. And they can keep doing this. They can bring out this lead and, you know, be able to give themselves a good shot going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 12-4 run here starting this second half for Westside. Pardon, 11-4. It was 26-25. Now it's 37-31. So Ogba will bring it across his timeline, looking to slow it down just a little bit. Omaha North going to work it around, look for a good shot. Got a lot of size. It's something that's been an issue as Ogba pulls up for three, no good. That was a deep shot from the S of the Warriors logo there. Nothing there. So Westside will work the ball around. Keyshawn Williams with the steal in the passing lane. He'll go up for two off the glass, and it's a 4-point game once again with just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Westside with a 4-point lead here. Booth throws, could have been an errant pass to Brown. Brown for three from the right wing. No good off the back iron, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. We'll say off Chandler Meeks. And North will have possession once again. It's been a back-and-forth basketball game all night. Very fun, very high-level basketball. What we've seen around the state here this year, Jaden.
Yeah, Vikings, you know, try to give it, you know, give their pace back to their side, give the momentum on their side.
As Evan Decker drains a three, the big man for Coach Leakey and Omaha North brings the lead down to just one. North is on a 5-0 run out of the timeout as Brown for three, no good, it's long. Rebound comes down to Meeks, who will get the assist on the Booth layup. So Jaden Booth with 11 points so far tonight. PJ Nagami has 17, Evan Decker another three! Nothing but net, and Evan Decker, the big man, has two straight three-pointers to tie this one up. Here with 3:53 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, now what a lot of you want, you know, we're looking to see here a lot of three-point shots for the Vikings, and they're able to work against the sharp shooting abilities of the Warriors.
The Vikings showing their own sharp shooting. After taking just very minimal three-pointers last night, they just hit two straight with their big man, so it's not something that's out of their games, but they definitely play to level their opponent. As Booth goes up for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Wall Schwal. As we get down the stretch here late, playing that game yesterday can have an effect on the tiredness of today, considering Westside's had a full week's rest coming into this one game.
Yeah, Warriors, we're being able to work throughout this whole week. And they're basically working on the North team. They didn't look at Tony and Brian going in this week. They have a lot of film, you know, from this season on North. That's who they've been mainly focusing on throughout this week. And, you know, that level of preparation is something that the Vikings weren't really able to do throughout this week.
Yeah, we spoke with Coach Lichty. You spoke with Coach Lichty. And he mentioned that, to be honest, they really didn't focus on Westside at all until last night as number 11, Mason Strong goes up for two. And Omaha North has the lead again. Hasn't seemed to affect their game so far today. Chandler Meeks now. It's going to be fouled by the Vikings defensively. We got number 4, Keyshawn Williams, his second, team's first of the second half, as Carl Brown checks back in for Cal Weidman. Vikings up to 2:51 to go third quarter. Jaden Booth now will drive on Decker. He'll pass it out to Brown. Warriors working the ball around well. After ending that first half in a 3-2 zone as Brown goes up for three. Vikings moved into a man-to-man and it's been back and forth ever since. Offensive foul is going to be called. Number 30, John Farmer. His third and the team's second, so both teams with a couple players in foul trouble here as we get going down the stretch, Jaden.
Yeah, BJ Gami's going to drive in. He'll pass it over to Booth.
Booth will find Meeks. Brown for three left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Chewell.
Yeah, as we were saying, we saw in that Millard South game, a lot of fouls both sides. It's how we like to see, whatever team you're going to be a part of. You want to have a lot of people, being able to not be in foul too late and not have to, go to reserves as much as you want to. And especially a guy with, Ogba, Chewell, and Chandler Meeks. We have a lot of guys that are, meeting a lot, in big situations, in clutch situations, and it's going to be hard to be able to, be without them late.
Chewell goes up, just rises over Meeks, but can't quite finish it. So Meeks will go coast to coast now. He'll go up for two. Oh, it's good off the glass, and Westside's leading. It's under three. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Williams this time, no good, and they're going to call Chandler Meeks for his fourth foul of the night in transition. So Meeks will now likely sit until about the middle of the fourth quarter. He's got 4 on him. Wyman will check in, and Keyshawn Williams will head to the line for 2 shots. That's a big, big loss here for the Warriors. Williams first is up and good. Wyman comes off and Meeks will come off and Wyman will come on, pardon me.
Yeah, now what a lot of people, were seeing on that foul. It was like Chandler Meeks just came down just after the shot.
There was a little contact, and that's what the ref saw, blew the whistle, and now Williams has an opportunity to cut the lead to 1. It's good, nothing but net. And so Omaha North moves up into a press. Ball's inbounded to Booth. Westside going to have to move the ball around, working against the zone press here. Wyman now on the right side. He'll go back to Ngami. Westside working the ball around, just over a minute and a half to play, third quarter. It's kicked out to Brown. Brown will go out to Weideman now. And Weideman's going to throw that one away. Keyshawn Williams going to be there for it. He'll pass it back to Strong up for 2, and the Vikings lead by 1 with 1:20 to go in the third quarter.
That's been a really good effort by the Vikings here in the third quarter. Being able to get themselves back in this ballgame.
Booth up for 2 and a foul on number 4, Keyshawn Williams. Williams didn't like that call, but Booth will head to the line after the referee saw some contact. That's the third on Keyshawn Williams. He's had a big third quarter. Third team foul of the second half.
Yeah, Williams putting up 3 threes already here tonight with that 4th foul. Not likely gonna see him, likely being able to be taken out. Not what you want to see in your Vikings player.
Booth hits the shot, the 84% free throw shooter, so he's someone fairly trustworthy at the line. As the shot is up and good from Williams. After he just had that one called on him defensively, he'll head back to the line to try to give North the lead. Once again, this has been a very fun back and forth third quarter.
Keyshawn Williams playing a big part here in this second half. Started the Vikings offense off in the first quarter. A little bit slow in the second quarter, but has really brought his intensity back here in the second half.
As the Vikings have started pushing in transition, Williams has used that speed, put on the burners a couple times and gotten up, been fouled, been in the free throw line, been him out. So the Vikings have a 1-point lead here with 1:05 to go. Ngami now will go coast to coast. He'll go up for 2. It's good. And a little floater layup, and it's a 1-point game. Warriors in the lead with just under a minute to play in the third quarter. It's a big possession if you're Omaha North. Want to have some momentum going into that final quarter, Jaden.
Yeah, they're going to look like they might be able to take the last shot. 44 seconds left. Still might have 2 opportunities both sides. The Vikings going back and forth, giving the Warriors a big test here on a Saturday night. And they need to be proud of what they've done so far just through these first 3 quarters.
It's been a great atmosphere so far, and a close fourth quarter is sure to help that even more. 5-second call is going to be called on Walt Chewell on the left wing. Can't hold the ball for more than 5 seconds outside the three-pointer, and the referee saw that, called the violation, and Westside will have possession with 22 seconds on the clock. Home crowd loved that call. Good defensive stand from the Warriors. Nagami will hold the ball. There's 10 seconds to play in this third quarter. Nagami now will go to Booth. Booth will drive here for two. No good, but he's fouled. 2.3 on the clock and a 1-point lead. Jaden Booth will head line. Foul's going to be on number 10. Higgins Evans, his first. Team's fourth of the second half. And Booth's first shot is up and good. Been huge from the line for the Warriors, gotten some key points at key times.
Yeah, Booth been one of the biggest leaders for the Warriors throughout this year, especially in clutch time.
Second shot is up and good. So Dominic Rizak will come on for Carl Brown with 2.3 on the clock. Westside will press. Try to keep North from taking any shot attempts here. It'll be Chuol. Chuol will get to the half-court mark. He'll go up. No good. To the left of the rim. And so Westside will take a 3-point lead at 51-48 as we enter the fourth quarter. We've got a big 8 minutes of basketball coming up. They'll take a full minute before then, and so will we. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. Welcome back inside Westside High School. We have 8 minutes to play in the District A4 semi. We've got an update from Papillion La Vista. The Monarchs currently lead Millard South 34-18 as they head into the fourth quarter. So Papillion La Vista could possibly host the district final if Omaha North could pull this out. Otherwise, most likely it will be Papillion La Vista coming into Westside on Tuesday. Should the Warriors pull this one out tonight, we will have all the action on Tuesday night for the District A4 title on Warrior Television for you. But for right now, 3-point lead for Westside as we head into this fourth quarter. Just under 8 minutes to play in the game. Season on the line for both squads. Jaden Booth will go up for two off the glass. It's good. It's a big start to this fourth quarter, Jaden.
Yeah, really being able to push the pace there.
Williams with the miss, choppy play. Farmer comes down with the rebound. It's going to be tipped out of bounds to the Vikings.
Yeah, all night we've seen this very fast-paced offense, back and forth. Defense really being off balances for the Warriors and the Vikings here tonight. And going into this fourth quarter, we're looking to see much of the same.
Oberville now with possession for the Vikings. Vikings need a win here. Westside could lose and possibly get the wild card, but they need Chuck to hold as Troy goes to two. And timeout will be called by Coach Leakey. 53-50 with 7:13 to go here in this game. It's going to be a full timeout. They'll take a full minute on the court. They'll take a minute, and so will we. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, as Westside and Omaha North are in a battle in the 8-4 semifinals here in NSAA district play, playing for the season. 7:13 to go, Westside up 3. Omaha North in the press as Westside has possession. And Thomas will have it in the corner. He'll go kick it back out. That'll be Meeks. Westside working the ball around well. 7 minutes to play. So now Reggie Thomas is sophomore. One of the two-star sophomores as Thomas goes up for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. He'll show the speed, he'll go all the way. No good. Williams will come down with his own rebound. Decker for 3, no good off the right iron. Now it'll be Chwol. Chwol up for 2, no good. North had a couple opportunities there to score, but nothing was there as Booth goes up for 2 in transition. It's good. Very fast-paced start to this fourth quarter. But Omaha North will slow it down. 55-50, 6:20 to go. Evan Decker now. He'll call an offensive foul as he threw the shoulder on the block. So Westside will regain possession. That's just Decker's first of the night. 15th foul of the second half. Now it will be PJ Nagami. Westside with an opportunity to here, but Ogba finds himself in the passing lane. He'll slow it down a little bit instead of going to the rim on Nagami. Ogba just 5'6". Go to Chwol. Ball Chwol has been big tonight for the Vikings. It's a big possession if you're Coach Leakey, Jaden.
Hard at that earlier call. Vikings need to bring it back, get themselves back in this ball game, and the momentum on their side. Warriors have a lot of momentum here on defense. Chwol with a 3, he'll put it up.
No good off the right iron. Nagami comes down with the rebound. That was a deep 3 from Chwol. Not there. Had the distance, just not the accuracy as Brown pulls up for 3 now. It's good! Silky smooth from Carl Brown. And it's an 8-point basketball game. 5 minutes to play. Chwol now will lose possession. We'll say it was tipped though. So it'll be Ogba on the left side. Ogba now for 3 from the 10-foot attack line. No good off the front iron. Meeks will come down with the rebound. Now it'll be Booth. Booth will go up for 2. No good off the glass, but the foul will be called with 4:43 and the 84% free throw shooter in Jaden Booth will head to the line. He's gonna shoot 2. First one's up, no good, it rims out. So Booth with an opportunity to extend this lead to 9. First one's up, or second one's up, pardon, and it's good. So it's a 9-point ball game, 4:43 to play. Ogba now will have possession for the Vikings. Big possession if you're Coach Leakey. Every possession in this late game, at this close of a game, when you're playing for your season, seems pretty big. As Chwol goes up for 2, and Reggie Thomas is going to be whistled for a foul from the backside. His first, team 6, so free throws both ways as we head down the stretch here. Chwol will head to the line. 71% free throw shooter. This one's up and good. In a fast-paced game, fouls can be good because they can slow the ball down a little bit. They can give players a breather here down the stretch, Jaden. Second one's up and it's good. And so Meeks will go to Nagami. Nagami now to Brown. So Westside will look to run some clock. Up 7 here, 4:20 to go. Ruth is, offensive foul is going to be whistled on Carl Brown. Because the It's offensive. There will be no free throws. But that's the 17th foul. Brown second. So Ogba will bring it across the timeline. Big possession here for the Vikings. Setting up the last 3 possessions. But we have hit the halfway point in this fourth quarter. And Omaha North needs some points. Keyshawn Williams now. He'll drive. Booth with the steal. He'll go coast to coast. No good, but the foul is going to be defensive. On number 2, Walter Roll. His second and the team's 8th of the night. Or 7th of the second half. So Booth will go back to the line for 2 more. .349 to go. Booth's first one's up and good. Booth hits his second. So the lead is back to 9 here, 3:49 to go. Decker now on the left side. He's hit a couple shots from out there, so Carl Brown has been put on him defensively. Waltuol now on the right wing. He'll drive, he'll go up. It's going to be blocked by Reggie Thomas. Patrol will come up with it. He'll pull up for 2, no good. Rebound comes down to Chandler Meeks. 3:26 to go on Westside. Carl Brown for 3 from the right wing. No good off the back iron. Rebound down to 11. Reggie Thomas, Booth for 3. No good. Ball is going to be whistled out of bounds off of Carl Brown. They'll say his right foot was over that line when the ball touched him. So with 3:12 to go, Omaha North needs some points, Jaden.
Yeah, the Warriors have been really working on that rebound game all throughout this year, doing some of those shorter teams, and they did really well right there. The Vikings looking to bring it back up with just 3 minutes left, trying to keep their season alive and get themselves back in this ball game.
Evan Decker for 3, top of the key, and it's good! He's hit 3 big trays for the Omaha North Vikings, and with 3 minutes to go, the lead is cut to 6. Timeout on the floor as Nagami gets pucked by the ref there. Full timeout. They'll take a full minute, and so will we. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. We welcome you back inside Westside High School. 6-point game, 3 minutes to play. Omaha North trails Omaha Westside 61-55. Westside with possession. Big 3 was just hit by Evan Decker, who surpassed his season average of 7 with at least 3 3-point makes tonight. The ball's gonna be thrown in and will be out of bounds to the Vikings. They'll say no one touched that one, so the clock didn't even start. So with 3 minutes to go, Omaha North has a big opportunity to score some points and cut this to within at least 4, possibly 3, depending on the situation, of course. Rebound is to Decker, and now Williams on the right side. He'll kick it into Decker for 2! And the forward has had a big night for the Vikings. It's 2 more. Foul's going to be called on defensively, it looks like, on number 4, Keyshawn Williams. Looked like there was a little contact from elbow to head. So the North bench and fans are not happy with that call. So that's the way it will stand. It's going to be Williams 4th, team 8th. So Chandler Meeks will head to the line after Williams gets up. Took a lot of contact on that foul call. 2:50 to go, 4-point matchup. Keyshawn Williams has had a big night for these Vikings. Evan Decker and Walsh Wall right along there with him. Kept the Omaha North in this one. And Williams will be able to walk off on his own power, but kind of holding that face. Took some contact. He'll go back in the corner with the trainers. And Meeks will head to the line as a result. Back in will be number 11, Mason Strong, in place of Williams. First one's up, and it's good on the one-on-one attempt. So the lead is extended to 5 with 2:50 to go. Chandler Meeks hits his first. Just a 56% free throw shooter. And he goes 2 of 2 after the ball bounces in. And John Farmer will be back on for number 10, Deshaun Higgins-Evans. Will roll the ball into Ogba. 2:50 to play. 6-point game. Ogba to Chul. Chul's going to drive, and they're going to call a defensive foul and give it on the shooting attempt. It's going to be on number 11, Reggie Thomas. It's his second and the team 8th. So Chul will head to the free throw line. For 2, they'll say he was on his way up. 2:40 to go. Chul's first is up and good.
Either side, like many of the calls of the rest tonight, choppy side on both ways. Can be some gray area in some of those calls.
Yeah, you get that a lot with fast-paced games. You know, you're always in transition. You're always trying to catch up as the second shot is good, so the lead is 4. Always trying to catch up, and a lot of times that will result in contact. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Simons at the 30. 30-second timeout here. Warriors have plenty to spare. Up 4 with 2:40 to go. What needs to happen for both sides down the stretch here, Jaden?
Control the ball. We've got so much back and forth in transition. You don't know where the ball is sometimes. It's rolling around, going back and forth. Know what you want to do, know what you want to put in. Be able to get the ball into the best guys you want to have. Going in these last 2 minutes and 40 seconds here in this ball game.
It's a big 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Westside will be living on a prayer for the wild card if they fell here, but currently they're up 4. Meeks is going to be given the instruction that he can run down the baseline here out of the timeout. Westside has 3 timeouts left. Omaha North just 1 as the steal from Keyshawn Williams. He's back in already after that. Got hit. Ogba thought about it, didn't take it. Chul is now going to drive. He'll get a spin move. He'll go up for 2. No good. It's going to be blocked by Meeks. Meeks is going to throw it right to Williams. He'll go up for 2. It's goal! Williams will get the bucket and the foul with 2:24 to go. And after taking some contact just a minute ago, he's back in and made a huge play down the stretch here for the Vikings. Keyshawn Williams. Free throw is up. It's no good off the right iron. So the lead will stay at 2 with 2:20 to go here. North looking for a defensive stand. Westside looking for a big shot. Weideman for 3. No good. It's airballed. And Chul will come down with the rebound. So with 2 minutes to go, they could tie this thing up or take the lead. Williams is going to drive. He'll kick it out to Evan Decker, who's had a big night. No good. It's an airball. and Nagami will come down for it. Nagami now, he'll go all the way. It's going to be fouled. 2 big free throws coming up for PJ Nagami. Some chippy plays, some missed shots here late. You get that a lot with transition offense, Jaden.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth ball game. As you're saying, you don't always know when those transition goes. There's a lot of back and forth. You're trying to get yourself situations, trying to get yourself, in good opportunities. And with the opportunities that both these teams had in transition, they've been really being able to get the defense off balance and putting up these big shots back and forth.
As Nagami misses his first, so he could extend the lead to 3. There's 1:52 on the clock here. Shot is up, no good off the front iron. So Nagami goes 0 for 2, uncharacteristic from the senior guard, 71% free throw shooter. 1:43 to play in county. Ogbo with the ball for the Vikings. Westside looking for a defensive stand. Williams will drive. He will go up, and it's good! We're tied at 63 with 1.5 to play in this one. Jaden Booth with possession. He'll drive. He'll go up for 2 and get the foul in the bucket! Jaden Booth with a big boy play in the paint. And he'll have the opportunity to extend the Westside line to 3 after his bucket. And the foul. 1:16 to play here. Scoreboard has not changed, and now it did, so. Referee holding up here. And Keyshawn Williams has fouled out of this one. That was his 5th foul. So back in will be number 10, Deshaun Higgins-Evans. And Williams, who's had a huge night here for Omaha North, will have to watch from the bench as his team plays for their season. Second shot's up, and it's good. And so timeout to the Warriors after Keyshawn Williams, a big piece of this Omaha North team, just fouled out there.
Yeah, we saw, in that Millard South game, going into overtime, you had, I believe Jay Saunders, correct, was the one who fouled out in that game. Now we're going into overtime. Look at this ball game. Keyshawn Williams here tonight, not a guy you want to go after this ball game late. You're going to see some of the guys, like Decker, and like Terrell, to be able to, get the team back in their back and be able to, get themselves in good position going with 1:16 left to go here in the ball game.
And a reminder that Chandler Meeks is playing with 4 as well, so there's a couple players here who are kind of on the edge. So look for the Vikings here on offense to attack Meeks. Maybe look for that 5th foul, or just go at the rim and try to score, because they are down 3 here. Don't necessarily need a 3 yet. There's still over a minute to play. And coming out of this timeout, they're really going to need some points.
Yeah, both teams really need to be able to get the money on their side and keep it on their side. They need to be able to, demand, that they want to win this game and really know it. They want to be able to, keep the situation on their side and not make too many mental mistakes, especially in this fast-paced ball game.
All right, as aforementioned, there's 1:16 on the clock. Ball will be rolled into Ogba. Clock won't start until he touches it. He does. He'll bring it across the timeline to Mason Strong. Strong to Farmer now. North needs a bucket here. No shot clock in high school basketball, so when they get on defense, look for them to foul. Turn the roll off. Here comes Tool for 2. No good off the back iron. Rudolph comes down to Nagami. Nagami throws it up to Thomas, who will get up. And it's going to be blocked, and they're going to call the basket on the goaltend. They're going to say Tool touched it coming off of the backboard. Coach Leakey is fired up off that call. But they're going to count the bucket as Walt Tool's block is counted as a goaltend. So with 47.5, it's a 2-possession ball game. Ogba now. North needs a bucket. got a Tool. This place is fired up. Both sides. Tool, you'll find strong for three. No good off the front iron. Lots of players on the floor, and the foul is finally going to be called. Booth will head to the free throw line for 2 shots as Omaha North is up over 10. It's a big missed opportunity for the Vikings. Two shots coming from Jaden Booth, the 84% free throw shooter, 26.2 on the clock. 68-63 Warriors lead, playing for the district final. First one's up and it's good. And so back on will be Daryl Bennett, number 20, for number 30, John Farmer. Who's second? Go up and be good. 7-point game, now 3 possessions. 2 huge shots for the Warriors there as Tool's gonna get called for the foul. It's gonna be Thomas on the 3-point shot. So the clock stops there and an opportunity for 3 extra points here from the free throw line for Wall Tool.
In very big need that 12 needs to hit all 3 of these shots to be able to get themselves back in this ball game. Maybe call it a quick foul. Hopefully they'll miss a couple, get themselves here.
He hit the first one. 6-point game now, so it's just 2 possessions. Westside gonna have to live at the line here on these next couple possessions. Tool's second is up. It's no good off the back iron. So the most the Warriors can lead by coming out of this is 5. Pardon, most is 6. Would lead by 5 with the make here. Tool's shot is up, and it's good. So it's a 5-point basketball game.
Need a foul quickly.
19 seconds. Gami passes to Booth, and they're gonna get the steal, but the ball's knocked back to Booth. Thomas now in the corner, 10 seconds to play. A lot of time coming off the clock, and the foul is on number 2, Walter Wool. Westside fans did not like that one. Kind of threw him there after the contact. Nothing extra is called. That's his 4th. 6.6 on the clock. Jaden Booth can ice this ball game.
Now way too much time coming off the clock. You see Joel there with that foul, frustrated while the Warriors getting even up court on that play. Not what they wanted to do. And Jaden Booth, if he hits both these here, it might be a game.
First shot is up and good. 6-point game. Crazier things have happened, but there's only 6.6 on the clock. .84% free throw shooter is Booth. Committed to Division I, University of Nebraska Omaha. Second shot's good. So he extends the lead to 7. 3 possessions, 6.6 on the clock, and it will be timeout for Coach Simons.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, the best shot for the Omaha North Vikings here tonight is get a quick inbound, try to go for a 3, maybe try to get a foul there. He would come out, get a quick foul, maybe a second left on the clock. Hopefully 2 misses there. It's a long shot for the Vikings. Be quick, get good opportunities, get good shots. But hopefully the Warriors might be able to pull out of this game with the win and head on to the district final on Tuesday.
No game is easy, as we mentioned earlier in this bracket, our broadcast part. There's a lot of parity at the top of Class A, even at the bottom. We've seen a team in the middle like Omaha North giving Westside a really good game. Westside played a good game with Millard South, another team in the middle who just fell to Papio La Vista in the semifinal. And also like Lincoln Southwest. So anybody can beat anybody in Class A this year, and Westside is going to be happy to get out of this one with the win and move on to Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Millard North, Omaha North earlier this season was a top 10 team. They took down Millard North early. And it come down to about 2 possessions here.
Schroll now will pull up for a desperation 3. They're going to whistle a foul with 1.2 on the clock. Jewel kind of leaned in there, got a foul called. So he'll go to the line for 3 to try to minimize the damage for the Vikings. It's the 4th on Reggie Thomas. Yeah, 1.2 on the clock. 1.2 on the clock. Jewel. First shot is missed. Westside looking to close this one out, move on to Tuesday. Second shot's up and good. The lead is cut to 6. As Troll tried to intentionally miss it, but he missed the rim completely, so no rim call was called, and there's 1.0, a solid 1 second on the clock. Westside will get the inbound and hold it, and so with a 72-66 win over Omaha North, the Westside Warriors are on to Tuesday's district final over here at Westside High School. We'll have that game on all the action for you on Warrior Television. For right now, it's 72-66. We'll be right back with some post-game coverage from the main gym at Westside High School.